Manga-Waido.
I'll be on my way then.
Alright, take care. My name is Shinichi Takano. I'm a regular office worker. My wife, Mika, works as well, and leaves the house every day to go to work. I, on the other hand, work from home a lot. I do the housework and take care of the children and stuff. We get along well, and our children are growing up fine. We didn't have any problems. However, we've been a bit busy recently, and I've been feeling tired a lot of the time because of that. The reason was the house next to ours. The house belongs to me, since I inherited it when my father died. My mother lived there until recently, but she's old now, and finds it difficult to get around, so she moved to a nursing home. No one uses the house anymore, so we decided to tear it down. It was built over 40 years ago, and out of repair, and it's not like I had any plans of using it either. So my mother didn't oppose me tearing the house down at all.
Do whatever you guys want to do with it. I'll leave it to you,
she said. And so, we got busy finding a company that would tear the house down for us and stuff. It was last week that the house was torn down, and the lot became basically empty. The only thing that we left was the concrete garage. It's finally over. Mika, sorry for causing you so much trouble.
Don't worry about it. Anyways, it looks like your mother's enjoying her life in the facility. I went to visit her recently and she talked to me like she was having so much fun there.
Yep. It's thanks to you since you're the one who found that facility. I'm really grateful. Things started to settle down, and we finally started to relax, when a car I had never seen before started parking in our empty lot. What's that car? Does it belong to one of your acquaintances or something, Mika?
I don't recognize it either. I wonder who it is. I've never seen it around here before.
So it's unauthorized parking then. And to think that things finally started to settle down. Whose car is this? I kept a watch over our empty lot from the second floor while doing work, when a woman around my age wearing flashy clothes appeared. I got out immediately to confront her about it. Hey, this is private property. You can't just park your car here.
Huh? All I did was park my car here since it was an empty lot.
No, but this is my property and...
It's not like you're using it, right? All I did was make use of all this empty space. Is there anything wrong with that?
Just what is this woman saying? It doesn't matter whether we're using it or not. This is private property, and what you're doing is illegal. Do you understand me? Don't park your car here again! I was pissed since she didn't seem the least bit sorry for her actions.
What's your problem? What a petty man,
she said, and left. I watched her car drive away. I thought that she wouldn't come again after my warning, but... I thought wrong. What? Again? She kept parking her car in our lot illegally, even after that. I tried setting cones and blocks to stop her from parking, but she just avoided them and parked her car anyways. A fence would solve the problem, but I didn't want to do that since we might want to build something here in the future, and a fence would block any construction equipment. I told the police about my situation, but they just said that they'd keep an eye out and didn't actually do anything. If things keep going on like this, then maybe I should hire a lawyer and sue her, I started thinking to myself, when one day, I saw the woman again from my second floor window. She was about to get in the car, so without hesitation, I got out of the house to have a word with her again. Please, just stop already! How many times have you done this? Even when I go to the office and leave the house, you park your car here, don't you? I saw you on the security cameras!
Shut up! I parked my car here since I have stuff to do at the school nearby. I'm part of the PTA. I'm doing good for society, so stop bothering me all the time.
Apparently, she was the parent of one of the kids at the nearby elementary school, and she parked the car here whenever she had work to do for the PTA. I immediately complained to the school about what she was doing. And then the next day...
Because of you, the homeroom teacher got mad at me! Pay me an alimony for this!
She screamed at me through the interphone. I just ignored her, of course. After that, she decided to get revenge by telling the other mothers in the PTA that they could park their cars in my lot. Huh? The next week, when I took a look at the lot, I saw several cars parked there and suddenly started feeling dizzy. I waited there for the owners of the car and asked them to explain, but the mothers who returned were confused as well. Why are you parking your cars here?
Today was parents' day at school, and Fuji-san said that we could park our cars here since the lot belonged to a relative of hers.
Apparently, that bitch's name was Fuji. I told them that Fuji had nothing to do with this lot, and I never allowed her to park here. And then they apologized, saying that they were never going to do this again. I was relieved, since unlike Fuji, they seemed to be regular people. When she came back again. The bitch that apparently didn't understand Japanese.
What did you tell the other mothers? Because of you, they kicked me out of the line group. Do you think this is a joke? Pay me an alimony.
My head started to hurt listening to her scream like that. This is all your fault, isn't it? If you keep parking your car here illegally, then I'll have no choice but to take drastic measures. So you better prepare yourself.
What do you mean, drastic measures? Have you heard of non-involvement in civil matters? I can't be punished over something like this.
Even after all that, Fuji parked her car in our lot again the next week. Fine. If that's what you want, then bring it on. I'm counting on you, Mika.
Yep, are you sure about this though? We're the ones who might get sued after this is over.
I'll take responsibility for anything that happens. Just trust me. I'm so pissed that I don't care what happens anymore.
Okay, let's give her a surprise then.
That evening, Fuji's scream was heard throughout the whole neighborhood.
Yeah! What is the meaning of this? My car! What did you do to my car?
Some of the other neighbors came out to see what was happening. I went out to see her as well, trying not to laugh. Oh, sorry. It was a bother, so I had it moved out of the way. I'm glad we had somewhere good to put it. Yep, I asked Mika, who had a license to operate a crane, to put Fuji's car on top of our garage. The crane we use belonged to the company Mika works at, by the way. Mika and I went to the CEO to tell him about our situation, and without saying a word, he gave us a thumbs up. Of course, we moved her car without her permission, and it was probably damaged a bit when we moved it with a crane, which means that it was definitely possible for us to lose if we got into a civil dispute. But I knew all that beforehand, and still decided to do it. That's how pissed I was at Fuji.
Do you think this is a joke? Hurry up and bring my car down. Do you think you can just get away with something like this?
I'm the one who should be telling you that. Do you think you can just keep parking your car here, even though I already told you several times to stop?
Shut up! Just hurry up and bring my car down. I'm in a hurry.
If you pay me for the damages you caused by parking your car here illegally all this time, then I'll bring your car down. There are 17 days you parked your car here since I installed security cameras. It's 20,000 yen for each day, so that means a total of 340,000 yen.
Huh? There's no way I'm paying you. You're the one who's gonna pay me after this is over.
Screamed Fuji, and then the people gathered around us started whispering amongst themselves.
Your husband is currently abroad on a business trip and won't come home until New Year's, right?
What does she mean by he?
I saw it too.
The voices of the people gathered gradually started getting louder. And
So she's cheating on her husband?
people started testifying against her. And when I looked at Fuji again, her face was already pale. Oh, that reminds me. I have footage of you and a man that seemed to be a host get into the car together. I did think that he looked too young to be your husband, but apparently it wasn't?
No, it's not like that.
I think it was last week, Monday or Wednesday. I have all the files saved, too.
No, stop! Don't tell my husband! I'll give you money! I'll never park my car again, so forgive me!
Fuji ran off, and so I thought she had fled. But apparently, she went to the convenience store to withdraw money from the ATM, because she returned with a stack of bills, saying, This is enough, right? Can you also promise not to park your car here ever again?
I'll do anything, so please just erase the footage you have of you and my boyfriend getting into the car together!
After that, Fuji signed the contract I gave her, while crying. I did it in front of the people who came to watch, and some of them were taking pictures or videos. But apparently, Fuji was too concerned about other things to notice anything. She signed the paper while her makeup was being washed away by her tears.
This is good enough, right? Hurry up and bring down my car and erase the footage!
Yeah. You heard her, Mika!
Yep.
As soon as Mika brought the car down and unhooked it, Fuji got inside and drove away. Finally, it's over, I thought to myself. But since so many people were watching us then, there was no way her husband wouldn't find out. Rumors spread, and eventually, they reached her husband's ears, apparently. He also found out about how Fuji was parking her car illegally in my lot. And so the next month, Fuji's husband came to our house to apologize. My wife must have caused so much trouble. I'm going to divorce her now. I'm taking the kids with me abroad as well. I'll also make sure she never appears in front of you guys again. So no need to worry about that.
No, I don't want to get divorced. Forgive me. You're the only one I love.
Shut up! I brought you here since you said you wanted to apologize as well. But what is it with that attitude? Apologize to them!
I'm sorry. I'll never cause you trouble again, so convince my husband not to divorce me.
Why do I have to solve your marriage disputes? I guess she really just does have a completely different way of thinking. Sorry, but I have no intention of saying anything like that. This is your own doing. I never saw Fuji again after that. I heard that her kids left the local elementary school as well, so it seems that her husband was telling the truth when he said that he was going to bring them abroad with them. I heard afterwards that Fuji-san would always leave her children at home with just some instant ramen to go see her boyfriend. I'm sure her children are thankful for how things turned out. I hope we never become like them.
Don't worry about it. I never cheat on you, and you never cheat on me too, right?
Yep. If I did, you'd probably not just divorce me, but swing me around with a crane as well.
I'll spin you around and throw you far away.
You're kind of scary, Mika. I don't doubt that you'd actually do something like that. I hope the two of us can keep getting along from now on. And I hope nothing like this ever happens again.